Impossibility is a word that people use that refuse to identify with the greatness within themselves. You believe that the impossible can't become possible? You are holding on to the doubt and fear, despair taking you at the end of your rope? That there's nothing else left that you have within you to give? That is not the mindset that you want to have. The impossible is possible. Your job is simple. All you've got to do is believe. Believe in spite of, and believe it could happen anyway. But most importantly, believe they're gonna happen for you. I know you believe it can happen, but you have trouble believing they could happen for you. It's time to throw on an impossible mindset. It means believing that I'm bigger than my zip code. It means I'm bigger than my paycheck. I'm bigger than my degrees. I'm bigger than what mama said or what the teacher said. The impossible mentality. These times that we're living in right now are challenging for a lot of people today, but someone has to take a stand. Someone has to be strong. Someone has to have the idea. Someone has to believe. Why can't it be you? Impossible is possible. There was a time of your life you didn't feel that you had the strength to carry on. Impossible is possible. You felt alone. You felt it inside. You felt a sense of hopelessness, but the impossible was possible. Darkness came into your life, but you figured out how to get light within you, and impossible was possible. People in the world right now will find ways to try to tear you down and keep you down. You have got to realize there's so much more to you than what you can ever imagine. So you've got to make impossible to impossible. Don't get to a point in your life when you feel that you can't carry on because there's more life to you than death. Impossible is possible. Don't give up. Don't give in. And don't submit to the negativity. All you've got to do is hold on a little bit longer and make sure you understand that impossible is possible. Possible is going to become your reality if you're willing to do the impossible. Somebody that says that something is impossible has not tapped into the power of their will. You can't do what everybody else is doing. Think you're going to do something great? You got to do something different. You got to do something extra. Listen to me. You have to think it all the time. You got to think about it when you're sleeping. You have to breathe it all the time. You have to visualize it all the time. You have to be transforming all the time. But now is not the time to give in. Now is not the time to give up. Now is the time to double down. You get yourself in a position when you start to doubt yourself. You have no faith. You don't trust what's coming next, but there is nothing that could come out of this if you don't have the faith and the capabilities of pushing forward. Impossibility versus possible is a matter of the will. People that get the job, they have a will to get it done. So many of us are so focused on the how. We say, the how is so cumbersome. It is so daunting. It is so hard and so challenging that I don't want to do it because that how is too crazy. The how doesn't matter. It's the why. If they don't tell you, it won't change you. If it won't challenge you, it won't change you. People ask me, would you let success change you? Listen to me. People got it twisted. It ain't about will success change you. You gotta change it in order to get success. The change happens first. If you want the impossible to become possible for you, you got to believe in yourself. You gotta go make it happen. No more waiting for it to happen. No more blaming. No more excuses. No more accepting mediocrity. Stop blaming your mama. Stop blaming your daddy. Stop blaming your neighborhood. Stop blaming your wife. Stop blaming people. Start grinding. And the only difference between people who lose and people achieve is the person who achieved. They tried one more time. You must understand that you are a unique individual and you have all the things that you need within you. I need you to go find the mirror right now and tell yourself, I'm possible. I'm possible. I'm possible. What is impossible is possible for those who believe. Stop thinking about they and start thinking about you. Everything is not gonna go the way you want it to go. You have to understand that the struggle must happen. Witness will come, and all of these things that you are enduring right now in your life is just going to teach you rather than necessarily break you. You don't have to give in to these circumstances, but you can learn from them. You can't give it what it needs, but don't give in to the weakness and the satisfaction of giving up. There is nothing that could come of this. There's nothing that you can achieve of this. Don't satisfy the misery. Instead, satisfy the hunger to be more than what you are today. Turn the impossible to the possibility. How long does it take for you to respond? And get back to you, back to the grind, back to your dreams. Adversity hit last time, you quit? Adversity hit last time and you threw in the towel? Not this time. No. 'Cause you're stronger. Not this time because you're smarter. Not this time 'cause you're more determined. When was the last time you believed in you? You believed in everybody else. You bled this long. You've cried this long. You have suffered this long. The moment that you accept the fact that if you will ship your perspective, that your perspective is no longer your prison, but it is your passport. It is your plane. You've got to have the grit and the tenacity to push forth and give it a little bit more than what you have right now. You got to sacrifice your feelings. You got to sacrifice your emotions. You got to sacrifice your sleep. You got to sacrifice your old way of thinking. You got to sacrifice your old way of doing. You got to sacrifice your old way of being. You got to sacrifice the old you so you can become the new you. You got to make sacrifices. If you ever want the impossible to become possible for you, you have to work diligently. You have to believe that there's more work that has to be done day in and day out. Sometimes you may even feel defeated. But just because you feel defeated doesn't mean you are. You may be depleted, but you're not defeated. And you have to have the will to carry on. The message is for everybody and anybody that has enough guts to believe that they were born to make a difference, that they were born to make a history. I refuse to be average. I am allergic to average. I was born to leave a mark. Impossible is possible. So continue to fight forward. Continue to believe in yourself. Hold on to the possibilities. Get away from the negativity. Push yourself. Believe in yourself. And go as far as you can.